Here's some useful stuff for the tour boxers, starting with the Honeybee. This is the 20th anniversary of the original Honeybee being made, and so I took all this stuff that I've learned over that time and made the ultimate Honeybee, the way the Honeybee should be anyway. The original volume control, that's the same. And the original nature control of the original one, this is different. This was changed on the Uber Bee and the Honey Beast and a couple other ones. We've returned this back to, so these two are like the original classic Honeybee. Drive control is from the Uber Bee, and it's expanded so you get both more dirt and less dirt. Why would you want less dirt? Well, the Honeybee circuit also makes a wonderful boost if you turn the drive down, and this allows you to get rid of, well, this allows you to get rid of all the filtering by bringing it down here below 9 o'clock. Actually, my favorite, well, one of my favorite settings, I call it the Honey Boost anyway. It's a clean boost, but if you turn the volume all the way up, the drive all the way down, the nature all the way counterclockwise, and the treble all the way clockwise, it's a beautiful, clean, warm boost. It's not completely clean, but it's very pleasant to play. Especially even if, if you're playing clean jazz chords, you still get some of that Honeybee filtering, but it's still relatively clear anyway. So definitely try that. Another thing to be sure and try is run the nature control to this side. It adds bass before the drive control. So as you increase the bottom end down there, that's also going to affect how much dirt and the stacking of the harmonics, etc., changes as you do that. If you take the nature control, it's kind of neutral at noon. That's what I told you. It's neutral at noon. Then on this side, it adds a little bit of treble, and down here, it actually gets rid of most of the filtering on it. So you have this really nice, cleaner, clearer, more top-end sort of sound to it anyway. So try that, especially with the dirt all the way up. This is a very different drive, but it's very useful too anyway. But this is the 20th anniversary Honeybee. It's closest to the Uber Bee with the original nature control. That's one way to say it anyway. Taking off from that, the Bumblebee, brand new guy. This is sort of an Uberized Honey Beast, I guess you could call it. If you remember the Honey Beast, it has the Honey Beast is volume, nature, drive, and then it had a fourth knob, which is a upper mid-range boost anyway. It's similar to the Rooster Booster that we made. So that, with this all the way down, Honeybee. When you bring this up, it's a pre-drive circuit anyway, booster. So this kind of takes you from the regular Honeybee sound. As you're cranking this up, you're getting more volume, more gain, more upper mids, which also pushes the compression in an interesting way. So you can go from the regular tweedish Honeybee sound up to what you would kind of a dumbleized tweed, or like Larry Carlton's sound on Kid Charlemagne and Don't Take Me Alive, that kind of sound. That's what this is going for anyway. So this really, that pre-dirt upper mid-range boost really makes it sing nicely, very similar to what a Dumble pedal does. The real Dumble pedal is based on a Fender blackface, silverface sound. And this is similar too. This is built off of the Silver Bee, which also has the volume, the dirt, and then it's kind of a reverse nature control is what's on the Silver Bee. And then the treble control also, so you get bass treble. Then you have the same mid boost control. So this is more like the standard Dumble sound, where you have the blackface, silverface circuit with some upper mid-range pre-dirt boosting, which is one of the things that makes it sing like that anyway. So you can get, this is sort of the tweed Dumble and the standard Dumble. Then the Klorophyll. What the heck is this? I don't know. This is one of my favorites anyway. It's a great booster, but it also does full-on drive and even up to distortion. Very kind of Vox-like. That's kind of what it's closest to. It's actually, okay, here's what it is really. This was originally, I started out to redo the evergreen compressor that we make and made, which was a gainier version of the pale green, the putting green compressors. And in taking it and messing with that extra gain, instead of using the extra gain to create more compression or more of that long singing thing, if you take that and do something else with it, then it starts to distort rather than compress. So that's kind of what you have here. Then you have the bass and the treble EQ controls. So the mixture of all of these, you can get anything from just a really beautiful clean boost with some EQ all the way up to it really sounds most like our copper topper. The has that kind of Vox sound, and it does Queen great full up like this. Like, what the heck is this? But down here, what I was trying to do is make something that you would use, where you would use a Klon for that kind of booster with that sort of mid. It has the same sort of EQ with more headroom and plenty more dirt. A lot of people don't use the Klon for its dirt